everyone. Auntie here. Say hey, Nana.
Hi, it's Nana.
Nana.
Hello.
Hey. Yes, we are coming to you. We want to share a little bit of a practice that we do, especially during this time, because I know people may be feeling a little uneasy, but we want to share some light and love with you. And one of the things that I have adopted is pulling oracle cards or affirmation cards. So the first set, I'm gonna put Nana right over here for a minute. The first set of cards that I want to pull up, we want to pull from, is Louise L. Hay. And she is a pioneer in the self-love industry. She's transitioned on, but her work is still very strong. You can find this on Amazon, YouTube, Louise L. Hay. And these were gifted to me, and I love these cards. What they do is you can pull them, and Nana can attest to this. It will usually be something associated to something that you're dealing with. And not only does it bring it up and bring it to your awareness, but it gives you like first steps on how to make a change or how to transform. So that's the first deck of cards we're going to pull from. And the second deck of cards are these. And I'm not familiar with this publisher, but I like them because they're lighthearted and sarcastic. And FYI, anything sarcastic, Auntie is in for it. Okay, and it talks about relationships, because that's one of the most natural things that we humans do, is have relations. Relax, relate, release. And we need to learn how to foster, create, and to have good relationships. So we'll pull from here, and we'll see what God wants to say. How you feel about that, Nana?
Okay.
You feel all right with it? Yeah. See, we're compliant.
Yes.
So the first card we want to pull up is, I don't know if to take a good look of it here. And I don't know, many of you may not know, I'm visually impaired, so I don't read the words, but I let the imagery speak to me and ask God for a message for all of us. And when I look at this, I see the sun shining down on the sunflower, and the sunflower shining on the woman. And what this tells me is, what I pick up from this is a cycle, that we're in a cycle, and life is a cycle. It goes in circles, but God, source, is always, the sun is always providing us good love, good energy, so that we can have what we need. The sunflower to me represents the material needs, food, clothing, shelter, so we can have what we need in such a beautiful way. Look how beautiful that flower is. And then that beauty radiates, and we benefit from that. And we need to appreciate that. Nana, what does it say on the back of the card?
On the back, it says, I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health.
Oh, wow.
And that's where it all starts, in the mind. You have to create peacefulness in your mind.
Right. And we could get sick by thinking wrong thoughts. You know, it literally physically get sick. And during this time, we need to have high peace thoughts. So everyone know that we're in a cycle, and this cycle will pass, but God has not, source has not forgotten us. He's shining down on us and giving us all that we need in a very beautiful way. And I like that card. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm gonna put you down for a minute, Nana. All right, so this card.
Okay.
Just for a minute. This card here, can y'all see that real good? And you see how
No, put it towards the camera.
Okay.
No.
They can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. You see how the lady here is, you can't really tell, and this is another cycle card to me. You can't really tell whether she's receiving or letting go. You don't know whether she's letting go of a heart or a dream with the star or a desire with the moon, because we want to get in this life receiving and giving in the same rate. So you can't even tell whether we're getting whether it's going away or whether it's coming to us, because it's just a nice circle there. And we want to send anything out with love. We want to send all the light and love out, and then when we do that, we receive light and love at the same rate where everyone is well provided for. And this is what I pick up from that card. And I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna turn it around, and then we'll see if Nana will read it to us. Okay, Nana.
It says, I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world.
Yes. And that's what I picked up from it. That, we got to give. Life is a circle. Life, you give and you receive. And when you give light and love and peace and harmony, you receive that back. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Limitless.
That limitless. I like that. That's right. So that means we don't have to worry. We can never run out of God's grace. We can never run out of His grace with the right attitude. She has also an attitude of gratitude. And the last card is this one with the beaver, and it's a strange card, but I really got a lot from this card. I got that. Do you see how the beaver has on a shirt, and the beaver that kind of looks out of place? But that beaver to me is more of the nature of a beaver. And beavers build. They tear down one thing and they build another. And you think that and it's built in them. It's just in them. It's their nature to create a nice home and habitat. And everyone around them, all the other animals, all the ecosystems, they benefit from the work of the beaver. So even though you may feel like, you see how you're not in that night, there's somebody sleeping in that gold tent, even though you may not be by the tent, you may not be in the tent, but you have the strength and the courage and the power to stand guard. Because there's a lot of people around us that are unaware of what's going on. But the beaver spirit, beloved, we know what's going on, and we could stand guard, and we don't have to worry because we're right by that nice warm fire. We're provided for, and we are bigger than our circumstance. That's what I get from this card. But what does it say, Nana?
It says resilience. Sticks and stones may break my bones, and unkind words can somehow drain every bit of joy and color from my once rosy life. But nothing can ever permanently damage the real me. I love myself. I cherish myself. I vow to remember that I'm always camped out in the depths of myself, even when I don't feel very much of myself.
Wow. Yeah. And we have to make a vow to ourselves. I vow that I'm going to not allow fear to overtake me. I'm going to vow, even when we go through transitions in life, we know that's not our end result. We know God is working. You remember Grandma used to say, be still because God is working. Even if we feel out of place and out of sorts, I know that I'm protected. I'm taken care of. And
that's right. Don't let God. Mm-hmm.
Say it, Nana.
It's true. Don't let gossip. Don't let grief. Difficult situations. Maybe a hard work situation and on your job. Whatever it is, love yourself. Cherish yourself.
That's right. And don't worry about what people say. Don't take it personally about what people say. People gonna talk. People been talking. People gonna continue to talk. But don't take it personal. You got to know who you are and what you're called to do. And when you got that assignment, do it. Do it. Well, all right. Well, you doing all right over there, Nana?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, all right, gang. We know it's a little different, but we're going to be coming on. And I hope you like these cards, and we're going to share them. Screenshot them and say them to yourself. Say them to yourself every day until it becomes a part of your thought pattern. Okay? Love you. Health, wealth, and blessings.
All right. Love
Peace.
You. Bye.
Stop recording video. Viewfinder. Image. I. India. Viewfinder. Image.